Ooh, shit.
What's that?
Okay.
I heard a footstep right behind you. Something died here and decomposed here. Hi guys, thank you for tuning into AmysCrypt. I'm currently standing in front of an abandoned mansion, and this is notorious for being one of the most haunted places in the whole of Malaysia. We're going to be checking it out tonight as well, so stay tuned. Okay guys, the abandoned mansion behind me is allegedly one of the most haunted places in Malaysia, and it looks really gnarly. I can't wait to go in and explore. We also have nighttime access to this, so we're going to be able to investigate it tonight, which is awesome. And it looks in very bad condition. We haven't even walked in yet, and I've already found a skull. So just down here, this looks like some kind of, I don't know if I should be touching, a dog skull maybe? I'm not sure if there are any other like smaller carnivorous animals in this area, but I don't know, just finding this out front of this crazy building is an intense start to this exploration. Alright guys, time to go in and actually have a look inside.
Be careful of snakes.
Yeah, it's super overgrown in there. I can see this place has been boarded off from entry in the public for a long time, so we're going to be super careful when we go in. As we walked in to enter, we actually seen a massive lizard as well. This dude was about this big. He sprinted across some bush to another. I think there's actually there's more bones down here as well. This looks like part of a spine and a tail. And then, I don't know if that's part of a pelvic bone as well. Okay, we're gonna go in. Okay, so just tread careful. Oh my it's pretty crazy in here. This place, I mean, just looking down at the floor, you can see all these leaves. They're just like rotting. Is this old pieces of furniture and wood on the floor? I mean, parts of the structure look like they're coming off, as well as trees and vines and all sorts of plants are just growing and surrounding this whole building. It's nuts. There's a plane of glass just up here at the top as well. It doesn't look like much else has really survived. Oh man, look up. This looks so dangerous to walk under. It definitely looks like we're not going to be able to explore the upper floors because they're just non-existent. That is just all rotted away and gone. Just watch because there's glass all here on the floor as well. Whoa.
Oh, bats.
Were they bats or birds?
That were bats. Ooh, that was a bat.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, now we know what we're dealing with.
Okay. They know we're here now, so. And
Bats, do they swoop?
I don't know.
Sure.
I'm not as scared of bats as I am birds. Okay, for some reason it doesn't make sense, I know. Anyway, I might just tell you a little bit about the area that we're in. This is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is called Bukit Tunku, and it's a very notorious place for not only its hauntings, but being nicknamed the Beverly Hills of Kuala Lumpur. And that's because there's so many mansions and rich people and these huge glorious homes that exist here. And this used to be one of them. This was an old British colonial building. Obviously now it's just an empty ruin, and it's best known for its ghost stories. This place is also incredibly hard to find and track down. We had to do a lot of research and reach out to a lot of people just to find this place. It's not listed. It's a very secret location, and not a lot of people come here anymore. The reason why this place is thought to be haunted was the wife and mother of the family who once lived here was said to have committed suicide and hanged herself from one of the bedrooms in here. I'm actually not sure which one, but this place is said to have extreme energy in it, sightings of apparitions, as well as people experiencing negative physiological effects when they actually step into the home. So being overcome with emotions that make them cower uncontrollably and just not be able to function as a person. So I feel okay now, but this is going to be a different story at night, obviously. Let's go and see what this thing here is. Okay, it just looks like a big cupboard or something. There's obviously been other people here at some point. There's candles.
Ooh, might be able to use them in our video.
You got a lighter?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So we've got candles. There is a little bit of trash in here. There's actually not a lot. Most of the stuff left in here is just like natural plant debris. Okay, I'm going to walk towards this staircase, which actually looks like it's rotting through underneath. I don't think we're going to be able to go upstairs, plus there's not really a floor above me anymore, so...
Oh, James, look.
What?
More bones. A whole
I
body.
didn't just tread on that, did I?
That's a whole body there, I reckon.
That is crazy. There's another dog, do you think?
Looks like, yeah.
Oh, that makes me really sad. Be careful. Alright, yeah, check out those stairs. It looks like they might be made of wood as well, so they're definitely not going to be safe. Are they just mozzies? Can you see them?
I can see them, I don't know what they are though. Stay away from them.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. This place is quite amazing.
Oh, I think I found a bathroom. Jesus, this place is so run down. Bat check before I enter.
No bats?
Hello? Woo! Woo!
Oh my god, just go in.
Oh my god. This place is nuts.
Oh wow. It's like I just walked into a movie set.
We may have a basement down there. I'd be careful about treading just out
That
here.
looks like a hole.
Yeah,
Right?
just be careful of that.
Okay, let's go around the other way then.
Yeah, this place is pretty full on. Right, I'm going under the staircase, Ames.
Okay. Safe.
Yeah, this is freaky. Only because I'm scared it's going to collapse on me. Or bats fly out. Bat check! Woo woo!
Does that even work?
I don't know. Right, I'm in. It's okay. Bats! Lots of it.
Oh, look, Jared.
Man, they're big.
They all go back in there?
They're all flying to different parts. Oh man. Okay, we got bat problems today. Did you see them all?
Yeah, I just crouched on the floor because they all flew out at me.
Did they come out here?
Yeah.
Can I go back in there now? Like, would they have been cleared from there now?
I don't know.
Oh man, that was scary.
That was scary for me too. You just started. I don't know. I just seen.
I seen at least
There
like
might be
7
another
or
one.
8 just went crazy, like.
Yeah, there was quite a few that just flew out
I
at
don't
me.
want to disturb them. Like, are they?
Well, they live here. We're in their house.
Yeah, but does it like? They don't attack, do they?
I don't know. They might. What was that?
Alright, I'm gonna try again.
There's no water, but anyway.
If they are still in there, then I might just leave and we won't go in there. In that part of the house, okay?
Alright.
Alright, take 2. Alright, this is take 2, here I go. Maybe this can be a Jared cam.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just walking out of the mansion. Jared just literally ran because a bat came at his face. Oh man, oh my gosh, there's bone everywhere. I don't know how many animals have died in here. This place is just overrun with bats in that back room. Alright, we're gonna explore a different part of the mansion now because that is infested with bats. There's also another... Oh, I'm just wigging out because of this long grass. I just feel like a velociraptor is going to come through there or something.
Don't go into the long grass!
Oh, it sounds weird as well. There's a detached part of the mansion just over here, which is actually the maid's quarters. So we're going to check that out before we proceed any further. Jared is so brave. He's going to go ahead to be Chief Bat Inspector. Stomp your feet as well in case there's snakes. Stomp and clap. I don't know, that's got to have a few bats in it at least.
I'm not walk through the tall crowd.
Alright. Alright guys, so just behind me is the maid's quarters. This is the closest that I'm gonna go into it. It's filled with bats and it's not just like we're a bit scared of them. I also don't want to disturb them. Something crazy as well I want to point out, which also makes me feel like this place is pretty unsafe, is this big whopping tree that's kind of just grown on the roof or across the roof. Like you can see its roots kind of extending down to the floor. So that's pretty crazy, and I don't actually know of too many ghost stories or hauntings or paranormal activity that centre in the Maid's quarters. It mostly seems to be in the haunted abandoned mansion, so that's where we're going to centre our efforts on tonight. All of the trees growing here are just so crazy. They're all just covering the structures. Like this awesome one up here. There's one over here as well, just above my head. And it's like they're just literally growing on and around the building. It looks like a total movie set. This place looks really cool. I look sweaty as fucking gross though. Sorry guys. So I'm actually not sure, but we just noticed there's another separate structure at the back here. And that thing is full of bats, like insane inside there. So I'm not venturing into there. I just wanted to note that maybe that is actually the maid's quarters. I'm not really sure. Maybe the first structure we were trying to get into wasn't actually the quarters, but...
Might have been the garage or something.
Yeah, it could have been a garage. I'm not really sure of the layout of what the house would have been. Alright, so I've just snuck pretty close to the area that the bats are hanging out in, and I can see in there pretty well. And I haven't disturbed them, which I feel good about. But I'm just going to show you guys in here what it kind of looks like, and I'll show you where the bats are coming out of as well. So we've got this crazy looking hallway and the kitchen at the back. And you can see up where those stairs go, the upper level that's not really there anymore. Parts of the floor still exist, and you can see this really dark crevice. And inside that dark crevice there is actually where the bats are living and flying in and out of. I don't want to get too close to that hole because I don't want to freak them out. The doors on my left here as well, they lead out to the building that is just out the back, which we're not really sure what is, but that's where they go. And there's just more bats out there, and they kind of use this area as a thoroughfare through the house. There's also, interestingly, candles that have been burnt here. So I'm not sure who's come here and burnt candles, what the purpose of that was either. It's kind of weird and creepy, but that's that extra room. Oh yeah, I don't scare him, babe. Oh, they're f***ing cute, aren't they?
He's really
okay,
cute.
turn the light off him. I'm sure he won't like that.
Aren't they blind?
Well, I don't know. They don't like the light, do they?
I don't know. They are really cute.
I mean, I don't like the torch being shone in my eyes.
When they're not flapping about, they're really cute.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Actually, talking of Jurassic Park earlier, this tree over here, he looks like a little dinosaur.
Yeah, he does.
Little dinky arm sticking out. It's cute.
Yeah, like a T-Rex. What's that?
I don't know. Part of me thinks it's an animal.
That is.
I thought it was someone on the other side of the fence though, like maybe making a weird noise, but I don't.
I think that's an animal.
What makes that noise?
Some kind of a weird bird.
I don't know that it will respond to me. before we go inside, I just want to point out, because I seen it earlier, but I didn't really resonate with what I was actually seeing. There's graffiti on the entry to this haunted abandoned mansion, and it looks like it depicts a person hanging. I actually don't know what it says. I'm assuming that's like written in Malay, like if anyone watching knows what that says, you can translate for me. Please leave me a comment. I'd be interested to know if it's related to the lady supposedly being hanged here and haunting this place. Before we actually start investigating, I have another ghost story I want to share with you guys. This one isn't to do with this mansion specifically, it's to do with the area. This whole area is thought to be haunted. This is the most famous and known to be the most haunted abandoned mansion in the area, though there are a lot of other houses, a lot of them pretty big mansions that are abandoned around here, and a lot of people have claimed to see apparitions in them. There's also, quite recently actually, someone was filming on a dashboard cam driving through this area, and they picked up what they claimed to be a ghost in the road. Basically what they saw, they came around a bend and there was someone sitting in the middle of the road cross-legged, and it looks super creepy. Freaked them out obviously, so they reversed and drove away. But as they were reversing, all of the electrical circuiting on their dashboard started to go haywire. So they think that might have been connected to the ghost's energy. And I don't know, it was just a really, really creepy thing to see. And this whole area is supposed to be active, but we are in the most haunted mansion, so... Oh my gosh, look down there. Just that wind passing through these little plants in here. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm just pressing record now on a ghost tube. This is a ghost tube session inside Bukit Tunku's most haunted abandoned mansion. And we're in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I'm going to be conducting an EVP session while I run the ghost tube at the same time to see if we pick any noises or voices up in post-recording. It's very dark in here and like super creepy. I'm gonna reach out and ask some questions in Malay, also using English, but... Hello, nama saya Amy. Hello, my name is Amy.
I heard that.
Okay, we just heard a noise behind me. There's definitely bats in here, so it could be an animal making the noise. Bolehkah Anda membuat bunyi untuk kami? Can you make a noise for us? Sila bercakap dengan saya. Please talk to me.
I think that might have been guano.
Okay. That's good to know that there's Bats right up there near me.
That is not guano, I don't know what that is.
It sounds like something moving up there, but not necessarily a bat. Boleka anda memberi kami tanda yang anda ada di sini. Can you give us a sign you're here? Sudah berapa lama kamu berada di sini? How long have you been here? Saya cari wanita di sini. I'm looking for the lady here. I did just hear a distant motorbike go by, so I'm just noting that. It's a bird or something. Thank you. Just heard something move out there. I've also just closed up the Ghost Tube app. I just like to keep those sessions short. I feel like if there is anyone in this building now, they're kind of introduced to us being here, so. Especially the bats.
That's where the bats swarmed at me earlier today.
Yeah, that's a scary room. Just watch this skeleton. I don't want to tread on it.
Poor thing.
Can you imagine though, this...
Probably just a leaf falling down or something.
So this skeleton, something died here and decomposed here. That's how long it's been since anyone has been in this building. Like, it was very hard to find this place and discover it online. There's not a lot of photos or videos or anything about this place because everyone's just sharing the same content that was captured years and years ago. So it's cool to actually be here and just know that there hasn't been anyone here in a long, long time. Alright, we're just venturing into this next room. There might be a load of bats in here, but I don't know, I hope not. And I think we'll try a spirit box in here. Okay, none have swooped us so far. Alright guys, now we're in a different room of the haunted abandoned mansion, so I'm going to conduct a spirit box in here. This place has a different vibe at night, it's definitely creepy. I don't know if we'll pick up on anything though, so this should be an interesting session. Hello, nama saya Amy. Hello, my name is Amy. Saya cari wanita di sini. I'm looking for the lady here.
What I said, who?
The lady. Sila bercakap dengan saya. Please talk to me. Kenapa awak? Kenapa awak? I feel like there's something crawling at my f***ing leg. That's weird. I'm not f***ing around. It felt like there was something heavy on my leg. Okay. Kenapa awak masih di sini? Why are you still here? Sudah berapa lama kamu berada di sini? How long have you been here? I just seen a flash of light out there, like similar to Dumas Beach.
Dumas Beach?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like,
Didn't some of your viewers say it could be heat lightning or something?
yeah. So what I seen, guys, was a flash of light, almost like someone was taking a photo out there. We're in a vacant lot in this abandoned house. We're completely alone. Like, I'm, for once, not fearful that there's actually going to be squatters or anyone here. So it's very odd to see. Seen something similar in India, Dumas Beach. And yeah, I don't know. Some people mentioned maybe it was heat lightning. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. That was odd. Bolehkah Anda memberi kami tanda yang Anda ada di sini? Can you give us a sign you are here? I just seen that again in the sky. It looks like lightning.
Is it actually lightning?
It was a flash of light in the sky, yeah. Maybe that's like good for energy or something. I feel like I just heard a woman's voice. I couldn't make out what it was saying. Mengapa Anda tidak suka pelawat? Why don't you like visitors? Apa nama awak? What is your name? I just heard ma or mum.
Heard that.
Hello, nama saya Amy. Apa nama awak? What is your name? Boleka awak tunjukkan diri Anda kepada saya. Can you show yourself to me?
Is that the same voice?
It sounded like. Bolehkah Anda membuat bunyi untuk kami? Can you make a noise for us? Okay. Some more voices then. Can you say my name? Amy. Who is it that is here? Did you see the lightning then? Don't leave. Can you tell me what you're doing here? Is the lady who died here still in the house? What's out that window on the right? I don't mean you any harm. We're just here to talk. If you would like to talk, come close and use the device in my hands to say something so we know you're here. What is that?
Bat.
Oh, it's a bat. Why are you still in this house? Okay, so I'm going to stop this. So, whoa.
What?
The bat just flew past my head.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was interesting. Let's move back into this room here. I just don't want to cut on the phones. So that spirit box was actually really interesting. I heard a few voices come through. One very distinctly said hello, so I don't know if that's like a transferable word, English to like Malay that's used. So I'm not sure if what language to call out in. That's why I just reverted to English in there. But I think while we're in this room, I might just call out in English and see if we have any luck with that. Is there someone in this house with us? Earlier, we had a man say hello. Are you here? We're not here to harm you and we're not scared of you. We would like to know if you're here and you want to communicate. Was that you?
Mm-mm.
Did you just make a noise? Could you make that again? Can you come closer? I heard a footstep right behind you. Can you walk towards my voice? Can we know your name? Are you able to make a noise again? Was that a bat?
Probably.
Can you come close and make a noise right near me so I know that it is you? Can you come close to me? I feel like a bit weird. Can you make a noise very close to me so that I know that you're here? Can you touch one of us? Just be careful. I want to know why you're still here in this house. What the f*** is that? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
Can you see that? Can you see that? Is that a firefly?
Yeah, it must be a firefly.
Get the torch off it. Can you see it on the camera?
Yeah, I think I seen a little, yeah. Yeah, I can see it, like.
Is that really what a firefly looks like?
I don't know. I feel like we've seen these in Amoa.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen a firefly. And there was heaps of them though. That was just one firefly. Interesting. Alright, so we've been in here for a while and I don't want to disturb the bats too much. So we're going to move down to the other structure outside of the mansion that we think might be the maid's quarters, though we might be wrong, and just check that out at night. We probably won't go in because it's pretty unsafe, but I do just want to go down and see it. Alright, so we're just at this other structure and it looks damn creepy at night. Whoa, there's a big bat for you. Oh, I'll just shine my light off of him in case that's disturbing him. He just left. And this does look creepy at night. And what I'm finding is maybe because we're kind of close to the city here in Kuala Lumpur, but in all of my footage, which you guys will see, the sky is lit up red, which looks super creepy, but also very cool. I don't know if it's doing that for your camera, Jared, but it is for mine.
No, not mine, not really.
But it's kind of beautiful. Mine picks up light really well, so. So the house looks wicked from a distance as well. And I was looking at it earlier and it's so shadowy and overgrown inside. It just looks like there's people staring at you from the windows. And imagine if I zoomed in and there was. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to do a bit more reading on this haunted place or other places that I have visited, head to AmysCrypt.com. You guys can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at AmysCrypt. And remember, guys, until next time, stay spooky.